All right, I think we're live. I'm live. Are you live? I'm looking at my screen and not at you guys. So let me move this up so I remember to look at you. So yes, I'm live. I'm alive. I'm awake. And I'm about to become more awake because I'm about to meditate with you guys. You know, morning, Facebook user. I don't know who that is. Nancy, is it you? Connie? I'm trying to think of some other people's. Mike usually joins from YouTube. Right now it only says Facebook user. And part of that's my fault probably because I'm using this as a different user because while I'm waiting my account to come back. Oh, hey, Abba. Hey, Abba. Glad you could join us this morning. You were so helpful on Saturday in making sure that people could find me when my Facebook account didn't get deleted, but I got evaporated. Extempore. Dash, what's the word from Harry Potter when they would do this and somebody would disintegrate or evaporate? Extemporaneous or
I don't know.
There's some word from Harry Potter that
Expelliarmus?
Expelliarmus. What does that do? What does Expelliarmus do?
I have no idea.
Expelliarmus. I was Expelliarmus from Facebook, and I'm waiting to get unexpelliarmused back into Facebook for something very dumb. I just changed my birth date, but I made myself like a 12-year-old, and you're not allowed to have an account in Facebook. You're not allowed to have an online account in any online application. I mean, I know this. I'm in the business. We're not allowed to have anyone on the Whole Life Challenge website that's under 13. But I wasn't really thinking when I made that change. And I was just messing with settings. And it was very, it was just a very like, oh, I'll mess with that setting. What the heck? Let's see what happens. Wah! Boom, I'm gone from Facebook. No warnings. So, there's that. And yeah, so we're gathered here this morning. If you haven't joined us here before, you're new to the Whole Life Challenge, or you're new to our community, or you're new to meditation. This is something I started at the beginning of the pandemic because I realized the power and the importance of community and of people and of connecting. And it was somewhat selfish of me because I wanted more ways to connect with other people in the world of the Whole Life Challenge live. Like not live from the standpoint of a Zoom meeting, but live from the standpoint that we're all doing something together at the same time for the same purpose and using that energy together as as one community. And when I first started meditating, I would never have cultivated a practice. This is like 20 years ago. Never without the power and the bonding and the connection to the community. So that was the spirit in which I started doing this. And we've grown the audience from an audience of one, which was me when I first started, to now, I don't know, we regularly have, right now there are 11 of you guys here. I've always joked about this, but I'd love to have 1 billion people. 1 billion people meditating with us at 8:30, but gonna need a little help from you guys. This is, sitting together we sit doesn't have the same ring as together we stand, or together we move, together we sit. It sounds like we're doing nothing. And well, in fact, we are. I mean, that's the point. And the point is to do nothing. The point is it's not doing nothing. Yeah, the point, it's actually a very specific practice to cultivate a mindset of nothingness. Morning, Annie. Where we give ourselves a reprieve from the barrage of thoughts that are always coming our way in order for us to find and hear our own inner voice. And whether that is your spirit or God or whatever it is you believe in, whatever that is you hold true, it's getting in touch with that without the barrage, without that screen of stuff that's constantly, coming at us all day long from our overactive, overzealous brains. But look, it's 8:36, and my commitment's to have you out of here by 8:45. So we got to start. So get yourself in a comfortable position, sit up nice and tall, pulling yourself up from the crown of your head and letting your gaze settle slightly down. Looking through your eyes, just looking through your eyelashes, keeping your eyes open today. And we're going to start. Here we go. So when you're sitting upright, you're sitting tall from your coccyx down at the bottom of your spine, all the way up through the crown of your head. And that functions as kind of like a lightning rod, like an energetic lightning rod to the universe. And it's through your spine that you're connected with your chakras, the 7 chakras. So you want that to be nice and upright, whether you're sitting in a chair or on a couch or on the floor. You don't want to sink into a deep couch. I mean, you can. There's nothing wrong with that. And if you need to lie down, there's nothing wrong with it inherently. But to get the most out of your meditation practice, sitting upright, nice and tall, letting that lightning rod be the conduit of energy through your body, and then letting all the rest of your body drape off of that. So you're holding this yin and yang between your spine, and then the rest of your body is the yin, soft, relaxed, tension-free. Do a quick systems check. Check in with your face, your jaw muscles, your face muscles. And then move down. Just release the tension. Move down to your shoulders. Very easy one in your shoulders. If you want to pull your shoulders up into your ears and then let them drop. So really let go of that tension in the shoulders. Moving down into your hands, whatever they're resting on. Feel, sense their weight. Let them be as heavy. You've heard of heavy-handed? Make yourself heavy-handed right now. And then moving down into your hips, your glutes. Let them go. Down into your legs, your calves, your ankles, your toes. And all this is to put your body in a position to support you I'm going to use a strange word here for meditation, but in doing battle with your mind. Zen meditation used to be the practice of samurai warriors. And it was a practice, a mental and spiritual practice that allowed them to take on their own mind in a I was going to say virtual, but it's in a battlefield. Your mind, when left to its own devices, will conjure up thought after thought after thought after thought after thought. It's a never-ending stream of thoughts. Think of it like a fire hose. You bend over to get a drink of water, and instead of a nice little stream of water coming out of the water fountain, you get literally a fire hose. Knocks you over. Your thoughts are doing the same thing. And it requires, have you ever seen, I'm sure you've seen a cartoon or of when you turn on a fire hose from a fire hydrant with a hose attached and somebody that isn't trained gets on that fire hose, how it just literally it could literally knock you off your feet and go crazy. So that's what your mind is doing. That's why it requires this attention. That's why it requires this presence. That's why it requires, there's a rigor. That's why it was used by Zen warriors. This is not just peace, love, and compassion, although that's part of it as well. There's a rigor that's required to set the stage, to create a peaceful environment within which you can just be here. But make no mistake about it, holding that perimeter, it's kind of like the perimeter in a war. You want to hold the perimeter, hold the line. Bringing yourself back to your present moment. That's holding the line. Not allowing your mind to control and manipulate you during this very precious time. 7, 8, 9 minutes, however long we're here, that's all you got for the day. So, I find myself talking a lot today. I hope that wasn't too distracting. We've got about 2 minutes left. I'm just going to be with you in silence until we're done. Just bring yourself back to whatever's present for you right now. Use the sounds in your environment. Use your breath. All right. Open your eyes. Let the light in. let the day in. Hopefully you enjoyed that piece you found. And oh wow, nobody's ever asked a question during meditation before. So Richard, yes, of course you can ask a question. I can't answer questions while I'm meditating because I didn't even realize you had asked one or you had one. But if you're still here, I'd love you to post your question and I'd love to answer it for you if I can. I don't know if I can. I hope for any of you that have to run, I'm going to hang out here for a second and see if Richard will share his question. Oh yeah. Oh God, are you kidding me? Like, that's unbelievable that there are people out there that would post stuff like that. Richard Head. Yeah, of course. Now I get it. Well, thanks, Richard. I appreciate your trolliness, and I'll be deleting you from wherever you came from. But hope you have a great day. And the rest of you, I hope you have a great day as well. I will that just threw me for a loop. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be back here at 8:30. Yes. All right. See you guys.